stuff too. We'll give him a minute for that. But anyway, here's the payload that you actually end up pushing. This is the point that you capture, and then this limousine starts pushing through the studio. So snipers and Hanzos and such are good in there. This is, you can see the attacker spawn is over here at the sort of Chinese theater mock-up, which is actually very beautiful on the inside as well, and there's some fun movie posters, but we're going to watch these guys play the new characters. I'm going to go ahead and swap to Genji. Slasher is playing Genji.
I'm just familiarizing myself with the layout here. Have not actually spectated a game yet. Kind of excited, because we actually have quite a few good players here in the server. Quake players to hang, Quake pros to hang, Clock, Clamp OK, all come from the CTF space, so they're used to playing team games. They should be able to do pretty well here.
I notice there's 3 Genjis in play right now and 2 D.vas, only 1, oh no, 2 Meis now as well. Yeah, so these guys are obviously very experienced FPS pros. It's going to be fun watching them take the new characters on. I'm actually going to watch to hang on Genji. That sounds exciting.
Yeah, we've also got a couple TF2 pros in here, so Relic. Clock also plays TF2 competitively, and Carnage. You might know Carnage as the guy who did the meat shot videos back in the day.
Yeah, I actually met him through Shootmania. He played on Complexity's sponsored Shootmania team, and he would yell meat shot from time to time playing that game, but he did explain to me that it was TF2 related. I see d.va ditching her shell right there. That's because she actually took lethal damage. If you see it start to glow and make noises, run the hell away from it because it's going to explode. Now Zenyatta popping his ult, watching Dahang throw ninja stars into him, not really getting anything done there. I need to learn the real name. I guess Shuriken is the correct name for those projectiles.
Yeah, there you go. And one thing to keep in mind about Genji is his dash does reset every time he gets a kill, so you might end up seeing really dominant Genjis change the course of a game here. That said, all the new heroes have a lot in store. Honestly, they're crazy. I was playing against Star a little bit at BlizzCon, and his Mei was insane. It's doing so much damage, and her ult can also be a complete game changer with huge area of effect.
Game on.
Hey, how do you go free cam from player cam?
Right click.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of clunky. It's not obvious at all. I'm in free cam right now watching the attacking team press into the payload area. Now they have captured it, so they just have to push on from here. It looks like the camera hijacking bug is still in effect because it just happened, but we're watching Minstrel on d.va. On the attacking team here, they actually have 2 D.vas in play, 1 Mei, 1 Lucia, 1 Zenyatta, and a Genji. So 2 tanks, 2 supports, just like you would see in a regular match, and they're just trying out the new hero here, which d.va, I think, is awesome. She just sustains forever with that mech suit.
Oh yeah, she's an incredible tank. Not only does she have a lot of health, but she also has a ability that absorbs all incoming projectiles, everything. Even ults will be absorbed by this ability, which is pretty insane. And then even once you kill her, she can also jump out and still survive a little bit longer. So I really suspect that we're gonna see d.va become the tankiest character in a lot of situations.
I think it's like a perfect tank for an accuracy shooter, just because you never have to reload. If you do lose your tank, you get the pistol, which is, you know, very easy to aim, and she is super squishy. She's as squishy as, say, Zenyatta, or I think Widowmaker has as much health, but you know, you can just hide and slowly drill people from far away. Once you get your mech suit back, you can sustain again.
Oh, it's a nice coordinated flank. 3 of the blue team are coming behind, and Slasher's the only one left on the point. Amida is still also there, but here they come. The entire blue team is here together, but they're going to meet around the backside of this building here. Let's see. Also, another thing to point out about d.va is she's hyper mobile for a tank. She can fly around and get to pretty much any position on the map. As double d.va play coming over the tops of the buildings here, getting a couple kills, and they're just you're gonna see them just survive and survive and survive.
Yeah, Minstrel.
All those projectiles right there.
We had Minstrel's view there a second ago, right as you were talking about being able to fly around, and she took out that Widowmaker, and now just back on the point, back flying once again to the back line, trying to pick off this annoying enemy healer. There's a Reinhardt now with the Orb of Discord. He gets taken out, so you see the ultimate is available now for Minstrel. I'm just going to stay on his view until he uses that, so you can see what it's like for d.va to actually eject out of the suit and blow people up. It's pretty exciting.
Honestly, I've been spectating for a grand total of 4 minutes now, but I'm enjoying flying around almost more than anything. It really lets you see all the action. Otherwise, it's kind of jarring and a little bit tough. But I'm definitely liking the free cam here.
Yeah, the free cam is what I did. Oh, both suits exploding now. And getting frozen.
Like a little overkill.
Yeah, that was just an insane chain of ults, and we saw Minstrel actually go down after using his ult. But you're totally right. I think the free cams are very nice from time to time, but what I found is if you take someone's first-person view all the way through their death, then you get a little bit of exposition because it shows the people around them when they died. So you can actually just stick on one person. Like I'm still on Minstrel. When he died, I got to see where the defense was behind him that actually took him out while he respawned, and now I'm back on his first-person view watching him return to the fight and take people out. It's pretty nice.
Alright, so far this objective has been moving basically unopposed.
Yeah,
so
they're crushing
Blue team needs to figure out how to put up a little bit more of a fight here. It looks like the tankiness of the red team is just really strong here. Unfortunately, we can't see kills and deaths, so I can't really speak to that in a whole lot of detail. But here comes knockdown here. Nice concerted effort here by the blue team to take the point once again. Looks like they're able to do it. So finally getting a little bit of breathing room and stopping the objective from moving.
Right, the blue team does a nice concerted defense there. Oh, Mei, so I took the vision of Clamp OK because he's got Mei's ultimate, but he just gets flattened by that Reinhardt before Reinhardt himself gets taken out. I want to see Mei drop that Snowstorm ultimate and just freeze everybody. That thing is so devastating. It's going to be the most annoying thing to play against. It's like stronger than Zarya's ult because the radius is just slightly bigger and it just pins everyone. All you have to do is call out, hey, they're frozen, and your team just runs in and kills everybody.
Look at the positions actually being taken in this kind of set room, up on the asteroids, flying around. It just goes to show you pretty much almost I'd say like 60% of the characters in this game are just so incredibly mobile that you're going to see every little nook and cranny of the map used like that.
Yeah, Blizzard is doing a great job actually designing these maps, in my opinion, having lots of alternate routes for assassin characters and stuff like that. I hear Mei uses her ice block to avoid any, you know, unwanted deaths. She's got a pretty decent health pool herself with 250. That's more than most of the assassin characters, and of course she slows people down that get in her face.
You see the Mei ice wall was placed on the objective and started moving with it.
No, I was watching the other Mei. Let me switch to clock actually on defense.
A little unfortunate also that there's no kill feed. It's pretty hard to tell who's getting the kills right now. I'm fairly certain that's going to get added though. I mean, that has to be added,
if
right?
you hit tab, have you hit tab to see all the portraits at the bottom with ultimates and deaths?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just leave tab up so you can always at least see how many people are down on each side.
Yeah, got that going.
Alright, so Mei on defense, clock, building ultimate, freezing these people as they come through the door. It actually does just kind of spray 3 people at one time, so it's a really strong left click ability. You see a bunch of ultimates going off there as well as a suit blowing up, taking out Mei's corpse in the process.
Well, look at this. Nice coordinated play there by Omnida and Slasher. It's pretty much over already, but just giving you a taste of the kind of team coordination that we should expect to see in the near future. You know, Omnida put out his protection ability, no projectiles could get in, and then Genji was running right inside of it and firing projectiles out of it, and then even popped his ult as well. So
Nice.
So many opportunities for team play in this game.
Yeah, chaining ultimates together just does so much work. But here, let's watch the play of the game. Reinhardt jumps down, slams his ult, hits about 4 people with it. Not bad. Pinning 1, slamming the hell out of everyone else with his huge hammer.
Nice.
Alright, well, we saw a pretty good use out of lots of Genjis there. I didn't... you said Mei had a pretty good play on defense, right? I'll take that as a yes. Mei also affected the game. Who else was there? d.va. Oh yeah, d.va, of course. With those final pushes there, 2 d.vas at a time seem to be pretty effective.
Sorry, I'm just minimizing a couple times to get my chat up and stuff like that.
Ah, gotcha. No problem.
Streaming.
Tweet it too.
I did tweet it. I did. One thing I think we're definitely going to see is, in competitive, there are probably going to be more than one person running the camera. So I have actually got another point of view going on twitch.tv/fishsticks.
Yeah.
Shameless self-promotion.
It's no problem. Everyone, you can check out the other guy controlling camera. He's doing free floating.
Let's do it.
Yeah, multi-twitch.tv.
We're mainly do free float.
Right now I'm looking at the attacker's spawn It's the, you know, knockoff Chinese theater. They came from beyond the moon at Goldshire Pictures. I see now. Oh my god, the teaser posters finally make sense. They were all Hollywood movies for this Hollywood set map.
Yeah, you know, I don't think I did get a chance to play this. All of this looks new to me.
Oh,
I
man.
think maybe I played it once.
Yeah, I played it one time and it was kind of stompy. We actually had to tell ourselves not to push the payload anymore.
You know, we did that too against a team that Gunrun was on, and then we ended up losing.
Well, we definitely won. There's I'm seeing some sodas, some beverages here. HP water and Fix. There's a purple can that says Fix. Twitch soda.
Alright, well obviously everyone wants to try the new heroes. Take a look at the red team. Or sorry, the blue team.
They do have
entirely stacking of divas. Are you freaking serious?
Oh, all
this
diva team. Alright, let me take F10.
My god.
Okay,
Ridiculous.
so all diva versus a Genji, 2 Genjis and 2 Meis with support. I'm taking Minstrel's view right now, taking on a Genji as well as Lucio and Mei. She's gonna get frozen. Mei is just gonna freeze the crap out of them, actually. They just stack up in those hallways.
I don't think this is gonna work too well.
Yeah.
The thing about D.va is her gun is like a pea shooter. It's probably one of the weaker guns in this game. To pretty much to offset how tanky she is.
They're just
doesn't need
sustained
to be reloaded,
tanks.
but it just doesn't do a lot of damage.
Right, and Mei literally just walks up to them and freezes them because she can walk around the fire from D.va. D.va actually slows down when she's shooting the chain gun out of the mech suit, so she can't turn super quickly and keep firing.
They've already switched it up, so oh no, it's still entirely
yeah, still a bunch of mechs.
Oh, I was confused because they're all running around without their mechs now.
Oh right, yeah, they're half divas and half mechs. But Mei is freezing the crap out of them on the payload still. Lucio ult goes down, and Mei just has plenty of time to freeze these guys before her health pool goes down. And yeah, that snowstorm ult went down as well.
Alright, all D.va strategy proven not that good. Not at all. And
that's true. A bit overrated. Dehang, I'm watching Dehang on Genji now, taking out the last couple of divas, and he's actually got an angle now, shooting them from spawn with those shuriken. He throws them super accurately, just like a McCree or a Hanzo, with projectiles as well. There's no drop or anything. You can shoot from super far away.
I'm currently watching Relic, who is really one of the top TF2 players in North America for a very long time here. Again, we do have a lot of top pros from every niche FPS that isn't called Counter-Strike, all playing this game and really excited about it. So we're excited too, right, Joshy?
Oh, of course. We also got some Call of Duty and Counter-Strike players and Halo players. There's a guy I keep running into in casuals called Tamley, who only plays Widowmaker and just wrecks everybody, who was a sponsored Halo 3 player by like Dr. Pepper. So they're coming out of the woodwork, you're totally right.
Genji here.
Multiple ice walls going up. I can't tell who's dropping them. Could be coming from both sides at this point. I'm not really sure. Oh, huge explosion kills multiple people. That must have been a D.va ult. I didn't quite catch it. I just saw bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah, most likely just a D.va ult going off. They've now switched to 1 Genji and 1 Mei on the all D.va team. I'm watching the offensive Genji since we're kind of, you know, losing sight of what's actually happening here. The red team is attacking successfully against that defensive team of all divas, and now they've switched it up a little bit. They are actually stalling them out here in the Wild West set a little bit. Genji is now just stalking divas that are not in their mech suits though, and now he's got a view on their spawn. So payload pushing very well here for the red team.
Clampo K comes out on top against Dehang in a one-on-one Genji fight, and now continues to play from the behind. Hasn't been called out. A little bit of lack of communication, perhaps, for the red team, as Clampo K is just kind of annoying right now. That said, it hasn't really slowed down this push. This direction's continued to move.
I'll tell you, what I just saw was Carnage getting in the backline and ulting and killing 3 people. So that's why the payload actually had a lot of breathing room up at the front while that duel was going on.
Right. So much stuff going on all at once. We're going to need multiple eyeballs, multiple positions.
It's true, and now with this freeze bomb coming down, I can't even really tell what's happening at all. People are just getting frozen. Minstrel just runs through them.
Holy crap. Debris is flying everywhere. Look at this. It's beautiful. This game is just absolutely gorgeous. Now the objective actually moving backwards, so blue team finally stopped the objective for a bit here, and showing signs of life.
Yeah, I'm watching Relic again on McCree. He does have his Deadeye ult available, so I want to see actually how many mech suits he can kill with that by getting in good position. He's backed up all the way at the spawn, though. The payload is very near a checkpoint here. Oh, wow. Trade there with d.va. One of the d.vas. What is his name? Frodo Dabbins?
Then go through, he's popping ult and slicing away, and again, I said it before, every time that Genji gets a kill, the dash comes back. So getting a kill means you have even
the reset.
more of it.
Yeah, just like in League of Legends, Katarina, every time she kills somebody, she gets to reset her cooldowns. Genji, the ninja, gets to do the same thing.
One of the best parts about this game. They just stole so many great ideas from so many different games, including games crossing different genres.
It's all fair game, man. Oh, I got a Genji ult on Carnage. He actually is not choosing to use it just yet, as a d.va suit blows up, and yeah, again, debris, all the destructibles, barrels, everything go flying. It's awesome.
It's very cool.
Alright, Carnage finally ults. He's got his sword just ripping through d.vas. There's a suit about to blow up, so he dashes away, tries to climb the wall, and actually his corpse goes flying into my camera. That was pretty satisfying. I'm going to switch to Hang now, still on attack.
I believe Big Bad Brad, I believe that might be Pure, who's also another top TF2 player. I'm not quite sure.
I have played against Big Brad in the casuals, and he was at least formidable. I think he was playing tanks mostly, though, so I didn't get a feling of, oh, this guy's crushing me.
Red team is making a pincer maneuver here, although they are kind of caught too far back on the road to really effectively have a good crossfire here, but they're kind of going back and forth. And another thing you're noticing here is people are not dying all that quickly. There's prolonged engagements that just seem to be going on for...
Yeah. So what I'm noticing is, you know, d.va's gun, like you said, is actually not doing a ton of damage, and because these guys are so good at avoiding damage and just staying hidden, they're used to it. d.va is actually unable to get, you know, sustained chain gun time on them. I think that's what we're seeing here, is the defense is stout but not pushing out a ton of damage. So Clamp OK is kind of having to do all the work while Minstrel, you know, plays the payload, and the d.vas just kind of hop around.
And if you take a look at Mei, it is Clock who's playing Mei right here. She also has this ability which makes her invincible, and she regens health. It can last for up to 2 or 3 seconds, but you can also cancel it early. It's one of Mei's strongest abilities. If you're in trouble, but you have teammates near or around you, you can just pop into that shield, stay alive, regen a little bit, and jump back into the action.
Yeah, all the new characters actually are pretty good at survival, it seems. We do have it looks like Mei actually dying pretty often, but I think they're just trying to get a handle now for her survivability and when to pop that ice block and ice wall and all that stuff. Once they get a handle on that, I think Mei is going to be even more of a force than you're seeing here.
Yeah, very powerful character indeed. Her right click, it's very hard to hit people with, but it does about as much damage.
You gotta freeze it first.
So that's crazy.
Oh yeah, it does tons of damage. If you freeze 3 or 4 people, if you happen to freeze them around a payload, you can actually ice spike headshot them quite easily and just take them out.
Alright, so we're going to overtime here. The objective is continue to move forward, but if they get killed even once here as a team, then it's over. So Amida, basically the last one alive. He's got friends coming from behind, but they're nowhere near. Overtime.
Oh, the d.va suit blows up again, and everything is cleared.
Alright, Carnage saves it, so overtime continues a little bit longer, but Carnage is outnumbered like crazy, somehow not dying, somehow still getting kills.
His corpse went through his door, okay.
Yeah, that was crazy. But need to touch it. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, can Industrial get there? Okay, he's touched it and reset the overtime one more time here, but still gaining no ground here for the red team.
And now it looks like it's over. That was so close to a checkpoint, too. I honestly thought the red team was going to take it just through having more damage. then the D.Vas were able to push out. But 4 D.Vas on the team throughout that entire game. Obviously formidable, maybe not the best thing in the world, but Jesus, that was a lot of sustain.
You get to see the kawaii D.Va. Let's see.
Nerf this.
Oh, of course it's a self-explosion. I think this is the explosion I was talking about.
Oh my,
Real
wow.
ones.